Hello traders, welcome to RNAZGFX. To our new subscribers, I would like to officially welcoming you to this great family whereby we learn Forex from basic up to where we are going to be profitable Forex trader. And to our returning subscribers, I would like to thank you for your great support. And please guys, let us support this channel so that we can grow in numbers and we can continue to educate one another. So if you have not watched my previous video, please go watch my previous video so that you can see how we analyze the Euro USD, GBP USD, Usdcad and Usdchf, so that you can be updated up to where we have reached. So remember last week we had the swearing in of Donald Trump to the office in the office. So next week, what am I seeing, or what is the direction of Euro USD, GBP USD, Usdchf and Usdcad? So next week I'm bullish on Euro USD. Reason being, let's start with the weekly time frame. In weekly time frame, there are several things that I've noticed, and you should also notice. So there are around 4 things. So number one is that we have this trend line that has not been retested. We have this trend line which has not been retested, and this trend line, if you want to see the origin of that trend line, it was from 2022 November, and you can see once the price action broke this trend line, it never retested this trend line. Are we together? So it never retested that trend, and that is key number. That is the key point to note. The second point is we have the power of hidden candle here in the weekly time frame. This is the hidden candle which we have not seen it in the monthly time frame or in the 3-month time frame. So we have it here in a weekly time frame. Another point is that we have a weekly fair volume gap. So meaning, in short, that this area, the whole of this area is powerful, is the key area when it comes to Euro USD. Are we together? So how do we trade next week Euro USD? How do we trade next week Euro USD? If you are bullish Euro USD, if you are bullish in Euro USD, you shall wait for this area to be broken, then retested. Once it has been broken and retested, now we shall place our buying entry here, and our taking profit will be here. Our taking profit will be around, it will be around 1.07650. It will be there, but note that the price action might come and weak at this zone, to retest this trend line. Are we together? So if you are bullish, wait for this zone to be broken, then retested. Once it has been retested, place your entry point here, buying entry point there, and target this zone, the whole of that zone. But if you are bearish, of which I'm not, the next week I'm not in support of bearish. If you think that this price will sell, you shall wait for this price to break this zone, which it will act as a support. To break that zone, once it has been retested, enter for your position for sale. Then TP1 will be here, it will be there, and then TP2 will be here. Are we together? Then TP2 will be there. So if you are selling this pair, you shall wait for this pair to break this zone. Once it has a retest, enter for sale, then TP1 will be there, and TP2 will be there. If you have any question, please you can ask down below, and I'll be willing to answer you and guide you. So let us go to GBP USD. So in GBP USD, there are several scenarios that I'm seeing the price might do. So one of the scenario is Let us go to weekly time frame. So in GBPUSD weekly time frame is we have seen that the price action is has almost retest this zone, let me delete everything here so that you can see. Let me delete everything there so that you can see. So if you can see clearly that the price action, it is almost retesting this zone, this trend line, the same way we saw in Euro USD. This trend line originated around here, around November. Can you see 2022 November? And it was broken at this point, but it was never retested. So currently the price action is at around that zone, So guys, what is the way forward on GBP USD? What is the way forward on GBP USD? I will show you the same way we saw on Euro USD. I will just show you. There is a zone here that we must watch. There is a zone here that we must watch, which will be very key for GBP USD. This zone, you see this zone, that zone is very key to GBP when it comes to GBP USD. So if this zone will be broken upward like that and then retested like that, we shall enter for buying. We shall enter to buy from that zone up to here. We shall enter to buy from that zone up to there. Are we together? But if GBP USD, if buyers will not break, will fail to break this zone with a body candle next week. Are we together? Will fail to break this zone with a body candle next week. Now we shall look for a sell opportunity. We shall look for a sell opportunity up to this zone, up to that zone, like that. That is my plan for GBP USD. That is weekly time frame. That is weekly time frame. But when you go to daily time frame, there is a zone that we have to respect also. There is a zone that we have to watch when it comes to daily time frame. So in daily time frame, we see that there is this zone that it might act as a support. So in daily time frame, I can see that the price action might come, retest this zone there, and then bounce back to up to this zone. That is what I'm seeing in GBP USD. That is scenario number 2. Scenario number 3 is if this zone will be broken, if that zone will be broken like that and then retested, we shall enter to sell from that zone up to here, up to that zone. Are we together, guys? If you have any question, please comment down below and I'll be willing to help you. I will be willing to help you. So that is what I can see in GBP USD. And then the third scenario is the price action might form a range zone here. That is when it come to daily time frame, might form a ranging zone there. Otherwise, let us go to USD CHF. USD CHF. So this is a very interesting pair. Why is because we have not seen a great impact or a great move in USD CHF. So remember in my previous video that we were waiting for the price action to break this zone, either of this zone. Then if it break this zone, if the seller will break this zone, manage to break this zone and retest, we shall enter for a sell from this zone up to here. Are we together? That is what we are still waiting for. That is what we are still waiting for. Or remember that we said we are waiting for this zone to be broken also. If this zone will be broken like that and retested, we shall enter for buying here. Then TP1 will be here. Then the overall TP will be at this point. The overall TP will be at that point. Let's go to weekly time frame so that you can see the overall TP. the overall TP will be there. You see this green, the green line, so that will be the overall TP. But there's something I've noticed on USDCHF, and I want to show you. So in USDCHF, if you go to 4-hour time frame, if you go to 4-hour time frame, in 4-hour time frame, this pattern, the current pattern we can see here, the current pattern that we are seeing it here, you see the whole of this pattern, the whole of this pattern, if you take this pattern, it's the same as this pattern. Can you see? It's the same as this pattern, and there's high possibility we might retest, we might repeat what happened here. We might expect it to happen in this zone. Are we together? In this area. So if you are an intraday trader, how do we trade this zone? How do we trade this pair? You shall wait for this pair to come and activate this buying area, like that, to come and activate this buying area. Now once we've seen that, and the price, the seller should not break down below, the seller should not break down below with the body candle. So if it will just come activate it with a wick, now we shall place our buying entry here, from here up to this zone. That will be our TP. From this zone up to this zone, that will be our TP. If you are an intraday trader, I repeat, if you are an intraday trader, place your buying position from this zone up to this zone. Key thing is, as long as the sellers should not break this zone with a candle. Are we together? So we shall place our buying entry here up to that zone. Are we together? So let us go to, but I'm still bullish, I'm still bullish on USDCHF. Let us go to Usdcad. So Usdcad, guys, let's go to weekly time frame, since I am swing trader. Usdcad, there's nothing, both USD and Usdcad and USDCHF, we have seen that there is no great movement. Are we together? So we were waiting for this price, for this pair to break this zone, the upper zone. Can you see the blue line here? Then we place the entry up to here. So let me go to daily time frame so that you can see very well. Last week the price action, the price action closed above this zone. It closed above this zone. So we were waiting for it to retest like that, and then we place the entry up to, from this zone up to this zone. But on Monday, this is the candle on Monday, once we saw that there was sowing in of the for Trump, sowing in of the Trump, we can see that the sellers took charge. The seller took charge, and we never enter this trade. So what is the next? What is the direction of USDCAD? I'm still bullish on USDCAD. I am still bullish. So the same thing happens if the sellers will manage to bring this price action up to this zone. For example, if the seller will manage to bring this zone price action up to this zone, I will enter from this zone to buy up to this zone, up to our TP. Remember that. If we shall see signs of strong buyers here, now we shall place our entry here up to here. But if the buyers will manage to break that zone and retest it like that, we shall place that buying position up to that point. Are we together? If you have any question, please don't fear to comment down below, and I'll be willing to help you. That is what I'm watching in USDCAD. Those are the pairs that I'm watching for next week. Are we together? I'm still bullish on USDCAD. Otherwise, have a blessed week ahead, and remember to use proper risk management. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everything.